true that it was a portion or one side of Australia? The east side of Australia. Okay. I mean, we don't want to be throwing out false information. Yeah, that Captain Cook, he got been turning brown like that for about the last month and a half. And I turned to the wife and I said, usually it's got to get around 40, 30 leaf rollers and certain insects that have been attacking the birch trees and actually turning those leaves brown much earlier. So those of you who went north, you noticed the further north you get, there weren't any brown leaves if you noticed. And then as you came down here to south central, they turned to brown, right? So you noticed that? Yeah, and apparently that's all from this from the dry weather. So yeah, we had a cab, if that makes any sense. It's a desert up there, you guys. It's a desert. Okay, so notice the fence on either side of the highway. These are moose fences and these are moose gates. Looking to your right and to your left, those are gates for the moose. I'm not sure who's in charge of training the moose to use them. But those kind of detour the moose from coming out on the highway. It's easy for them to walk into them. Now here's another one on the right. Give a little closer look at it. You can see they're bent. It's easy for them to walk between them to go into the woods, and then it's kind of difficult for them to come the opposite way. Now that doesn't mean that they don't, because sometimes they do, and you'll see those little arms kind of tore up sometimes. But looking down on that dude. There's about 260 people for the population of Anchorage. 260,000. What did I say, 260? Yeah, they're all on this road right here. Okay, we're all right here. They're down on the left, it's been hanging out. So that's what's going on over there on the left. The swans are white trumpeter swans. Some folks call them tundra swans, and other folks call them trumpeter swans, but they hang out down here on the left. I'll give you about another half mile. Now you guys take a look at those homes up on the hillside. You see those homes up there? Okay, the average cost of a home in Anchorage is about $325,000. Those homes up there are the $1 million homes. It's all about location. What's that? Yeah. So no, those homes, look at the size of that gray one straight across at the 9 o'clock. Those are like 4,000 square foot homes, really, really large homes. So this is the area that the swans kind of hang out in. Have we seen them yet? Big white ones. Now it's starting to get to where birds are starting to migrate. I don't know if you saw some RE board tide. And what that is sometimes on the inbound tide, it's a small little tidal wave. Or a board tide, and there's actually even a board tide schedule. Doesn't mean that it's actually going to happen. It just means when you're more apt to see it, when the conditions are just right. Temperature of the water is about 38 degrees, and when they're surfing, they have those dry suits on. You cannot. That's a new thing, you guys. When I was growing up in the 70s and 80s, there was none of that going on. All this surfing and the wind sailing out here in the Turnagain Arm, that's kind of all happened in the last 15 to 20 years. But when I was, yeah, would you like that? Yeah, Or who wants to drive and I'll look for whales? We'll pull over. We'll switch drivers. Hey, you're on vacation. I want you guys to enjoy it. How far to the fishing river? Down here at Bird Creek, just another 4 or 5 miles. I'll give you heads up on the left side, you guys, whenever we here at the bottom of the hill, I'm sure there'll be some fishermen, so the tide isn't all the way in, and that's what's going on. Look at how dry it is, but look over, there'll be some folks fishing. See them? So that's Bird Creek, you guys, and look out there to the right. That's the reason, you see, man, feel free to move over. Train that comes down here to Girdwood, to Mount Alyeska. It's a 4-diamond downhill ski slope. So in the wintertime, you can catch a train from Anchorage and come down here and ski. But look at that mountain there on your left. You see how we call this Avalanche Alley? You're going to see a couple places where there's no trees, like little valleys here, that the avalanches come down. So the snow can get real heavy, and it'll actually stop people from going up and down this highway. Okay, so down here around the corner on the right-hand side is going to be a nice sculpture of a beluga whale. You guys were lucky enough, or some of you were lucky enough to see a beluga whale. So on the right, around the corner, up at the top, I'll point it out, good picture opportunity on the right-hand side. I like it. It's just it's a little park, and it's a little rendition of a beluga whale. I think it's a great rendition. And it really kind of shows the transaction. Yeah, I'll give you some heads up. It's at the top of this hill on the right. Sperm whales that are now right here on the right hand side. Look down on the sidewalk right there. See the beluga whale? Right there. Right there on the right. So you see this and it looks like to me the water's running out. Is that what it's kind of? Look out there. Doesn't it look like it's running away from us? Yeah. So I think that means that the tide, well, I know if it's running out, the mouth is behind us, so that would be on, the tide is moving out. Which would explain why there weren't very many guys fishing that Bird Creek. Now you have to actually get on a boat, and I'm going to show you the little boat, and you got to go around the corner. You see this mountain here at 1 o'clock? Once we get around the corner, you're going to see the lake. You actually got to go around the corner on the lake to see Portage Glacier. That is not Portage Glacier over there. That is not Portage Glacier. That's Byron Glacier, and we passed Aurora Glacier, and these are all called hanging glaciers. So this is Portage Valley, and the big thing here was to go see Portage Glacier. So Mom and Dad, we'd come down here in the summertime, have picnics. I remember when they built this Baggage Pods museum, and the glacier was right here, you guys. Was right here. Now, I did not know that those icebergs come all the time. I'll slow down here a little bit. I got a car right behind me. Did you get it? All right. This is not the tunnel.
Quick 2.5 miles there.
Yeah, this is not the tunnel. Yeah. Okay, so the boat's gone. There's a little dock over there on the far right. The boat is gone. Let's see. Coming up on the right, we can see. Yeah, see now the boat he's out around the corner. So Portage Glacier is out around that corner that spurs out there. So this is about 600 to 700 feet deep. There are no fish, and that's a glacier lake. And you remember seeing the river running down the side, right? Okay, and it's that color because of that. The Portage Glacier is actually grinding the rock, and that's the silt. That's what changes the color of that lake. All right, so here we go. Get ready for the Anton Anderson Memorial Tunnel. I'm a little scared. This is my first trip. And I'm claustrophobic, and sometimes I get tunnel vision. All right, you guys, I'm just kidding. You know that, right? It's supposed to be a good vacation. I'm going to be scaring you for you. So we're only 3 miles from the cruise ship. Say goodbye to Cook Inlet. And get ready to say hello to Prince William Sound. You guys are going to enjoy it. Now that's something you'll remember, that wolf up there, won't you? Yeah. All right, here we go. Get ready. Right down the middle of the railroad tracks. Look at this, you guys. Alright. Now there's no passing in the tunnel. Alright. We're not allowed to pass. Now, if we were actually to stop the motor coach, get out, and rub our hands on the side of the tunnel, you would actually get pretty silty, pretty dirty from all the smoke from the train, you know, and the exhaust of the vehicles. So, now you might hear some fans. If we do, that's they keep that to evac the air once a train goes through. But let's see if they got them on today. Here's safe house number 1 on the left. Yep. You hear those fans? Okay, they have them at each end of the tunnel, and that keeps the air fresh and moving here in the tunnel. Coming up on safe house number 2 on the left. Safe house number 2. So yeah, you guys, this is one of the few tunnels in the world that you can be in and see a light at the end and go, is that a light at the end of the tunnel or is that a train? And it actually could be a train. Alright, but now that's never happened, nor is it going to happen today. But it is something, you know what I mean? You know, no, train, no light, no train, light. So down here we'll get the light at the end of the tunnel. 26, I'm speeding. Okay, there's 25. This could be my last day. The speedometer said 25. I don't know. Their machine might need to be calibrated or something. Pretty unique though, huh?
Very.
Yeah.
Do they ever get rocks falling off into the road?
You have a great question. Do we ever get rocks? I've never experienced it and I haven't heard of that happening. I can't imagine it not happening. But now these guys inspect it quite often. So that's part of what these guys do to maintain the tunnel. And you can see all these electronics, you see all these electrical boxes, and I mean, you know, maybe they have sensors too in here that might tell them that. Does that sound legitimate? You know, or maybe they have, it wouldn't surprise me if they wouldn't have some sort of x-ray machine that kind of drives through the tunnel and can see into the rock. It makes me, but now I'm just kind of guessing, you guys. But I've never seen any rocks on the road. And they inspect it quite regularly, I'm sure, because you got to be careful when they send the train through, right? There can't be any debris in here. And I know that there's guys that check the tunnel quite often. So there's safe house number 5, you guys. We're more than halfway through this, dude.
I've seen a video of them taking the ice because the water drips down and it freezes
Yep.
on the side.
Okay.
And that narrows it for the train, so they're always checking to make sure that they can get by when the train is full.
Okay, so folks, there's the young lady up here seen where there's ice that builds up with the rain, and in fact, the water. Look at these panels here on the roof. Okay, I had a guest ask me not too long ago if those were solar panels, and I had to say no, sir. We don't get a lot of sun here in the tunnel. But what those panels are is it deflects the water off the road. So this guest up here said that she's seen you've seen a video about that. Where they clean a TV show where they clean the ice.
Drips down and then it just freezes.
Okay.
And you see icicles.
Right.
So they're not only all the way down from the top to the bottom, but
Right.
they also build out and get wide.
Right. Okay. The water turns to ice, and they have to clean the ice out of the tunnel. So more of an ice issue than a rock issue. But I've never, like I said, I've never heard of any rocks. But I can't imagine that not happening a little bit. But
Well, with the transportation of the trains, they have to make sure, sometimes they show that there's like only inches on the side.
Okay.
Because they're so full, because they're doing so much that's going to and from the port.
Yep.
Anchorage.
Yep.
So they've got it great inches between all. So if there's ice there, it's a problem.
Then it would hit. Yeah. So they kind of know what's going on here in the tunnel. So that was safe house number 7. You guys look at the light at the end of the tunnel. We're almost there. Now, as soon as we get out of the tunnel, guess what you're going to be able to lay eyes on? The cruise ship. That's right. So we're going to slow down here and make it just let no. anticipation. All right, you guys, you are so close now.
You need to get a train with
Well, I've had guests. Hey, honk your horn. I don't want to honk my horn in here. I'm almost sure it's against policy, you know.
No, I'm saying it, do it to your passenger.
Do it to the yeah, train horn, yeah. No, now stop that. I mean, yeah. By the way, guys, you'll notice that there's no comment cards.
They're coming at us here.
Yeah, and there isn't. Look, you guys, there's a train on the tracks. Okay. No, somebody needs to get that picture. No, somebody needs. Now he's not coming, obviously, but look. Now you guys need to get that picture up front here.
Oh wow. I don't
Look
know
at
if I'll
that.
be able to get it.
Now I've done this a lot. I've never seen that. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, you guys. Well, hey, welcome to Whittier. Look at that cruise ship. Yeah, we made it. Let me call the ship and let them know that we're in town. That is too funny. Oh.
Like this.
7235. We gotta cross these tracks real quick here. There you are. He's going. Yep. Yeah, he's going through the tunnel. Yeah, he'll be going through the tunnel. Okay, you guys, gather your stuff up. Now, the main thing you're going to need to get on your cruise ship today is your passports. Okay. Now, there's only about 4 bags underneath the coach. So when I get down here, I got to set the stool out. I got to chalk the coach. I'll get your 4 bags out before.